Testing, 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 testing. You are looking live at Group E as I'm finishing up my broccoli for the night. As today, Italy plays Morocco, and two 0-1 teams searching to try and make semblance out of a tournament that already seems lost. Well, in a group of Brazil, Serbia, Italy and Morocco both lost their first games. They both lost by a score of 2-1. But these teams, Italy had a resurgence feel to them that they felt that they could go through here and do really well and be kind of a resurgence. They missed the last World Cup and they look good. Morocco is the #1 team in Africa. And although they didn't do well in the pre-tournament, This tournament, they just lost again. They lost to Brazil. And only losing 2-1 as we take a look at all the other results real quick as I take a look in Group B, losing only 2-1 as both games ended up 2-1. It was a disappointment, but it's also Morocco not that bad. They said that the best team may be in the game, and they almost beat it. It was 2-1. So Italy and Morocco will be playing here in Group A. We're going to go down to the field. I'll finish eating my broccoli, and we're going to the national anthems. A very big game for both these teams. We might have elimination. Italy and Morocco here. We're about ready to go and begin this. As Italy, they had a little bit more expectations on them than Morocco. And we're about ready to go here for the national anthems. The first national anthems will be the national anthem of Morocco. And now for the national anthem of Italy. All right, we're ready to go. Both these teams know if you lose today, you are eliminated if both teams tomorrow tie. And Italy plays a 4-3-3. Immobile will be up front. And again, he can score the game winner, who knows. Morocco again, and Nesri will be up front in a 4-2-3-1. A yellow for Fidel. If he gets one more, he misses the third and final game against Serbia. A small stadium, but it is packed all the way to the brim. I believe this is Lima, Peru. And we're about ready to go for Italy and Morocco. We're going to be underway. Immobile, and here comes Bonucci to Serbi, and we're underway for Italy. Spinazzola again, and Italy again is 0-1. They lost their first game to Serbia 2-1. They played a couple test matches. They were not televised, no announcers, not televised. And they tied 2 ties against Argentina 0-0. They never scored or never gave any up. Mourinho, and it's going to be taken away by Morocco, and Fidel again to Hamid. To Florenzi again to Chiesa. Italy will start out. Both these teams know if you lose today, then if there's a tie between Brazil and Serbia, you're out. And that'll be tomorrow. Spinazzola again here in Group E. It's going to be inside and knocked away, and it'll be a corner kick for Italy. Italy is dominating the first 3 minutes, and Morocco's having a hard time just getting possession. Mourinho inside, that'll be knocked away by Harit. And no good here. Of course, Brazil plays Serbia, and if Brazil and Serbia, if they can beat Brazil, then that'll be a lot of craziness. as the winner of that game, Brazil and Serbia, will have 6 points. If they both tie, it'll be 4. Here comes Saiz, and he can't have it. Here comes Spinazzola, and they'll take it back. A lot of possession for Italy. Italy and Morocco. Immobile trying to hit it up, and he can't do it, and Buffon will have it, and they give to Mazzarri. Mazzarri, no good. Bonucci will have it, and Italy will keep it. Lots of possession. They're trying to hit it to Chiesa. He's wide open, and he will get space. He gives it back to Florenzi, and here comes Italy again. 6 minutes in, going into the 7th minute. Chiesa will be tipped, and here comes Morocco again. Tarbat. And Nasri again, he's up in the corner. Hakimi. Chiesa again. Florenzi will have it back, and they'll go to Barea to Chiesa. Barea to Mourinho. And it's going to be taken away by Morocco. Still nothing early on. Bonucci again. Mourinho to Verratti. Acerbi again, and they're going to go to Bonucci, to Acerbi. Spinazzola. Insigne. Immobile. Mobilier. And Ezra again, here comes Morocco. It's going to be a 1. He's got gaps. It was a 1-on-1, but he pulls back. He has 2 in the box. And Ziyech, and that was a terrible cross, and it goes nowhere, and we're in the 10th minute already, and it is nothing so far. 90 total. That's the thing about this. You only get 3 quick chances, and that's it. Barea again. Barea to Verratti. Verratti Mourinho, and it's going to be knocked back. Here comes a Nazari, no good. Barea back to Bonucci, and they'll have it for Italy. Florenzi to Chiesa. Chiesa again. Chiesa right in the middle, no good. And here's Morocco, and they're going to push it the other way. And Nazari again. Morocco, they were the #1 team in Africa, and the way that the Ivory Coast and Senegal have been playing, especially the Ivory Coast blowing out England 4-1. And Chiesa. You just never know. Saiz again. He's going to push it up for Morocco. Morocco is looking for at least a point here. They lost 2-1 in their last game. If Morocco gets a point, then and Italy get a point, no matter what happens in the next game, it's going to be a crazy last day. Florenzi. Italy does not want to go into the Brazil game needing a win, but because they lost to Serbia, they're going to need something. And hurt it again, and here's Morocco, and they're going to push it away. They're having trouble getting Morocco. They're having trouble getting any sort of possession and time. It is just an ugly, so far, ugly game. 16th minute, and Florenzi will go to Chiesa. But all will be there playing defense. Chiesa will be inside to Hakimi. No good to Bray and Tarabat. And we go the other way in Nasri to Saiz. They'll push it up to Ziyech. Nazari. And Acerbi again to Florenzi. Chiesa to Barea. Florenzi again. Italy is playing normal. Morocco's playing up a little bit. And Saiz, he's going to pull it back actually instead of pushing ahead. He'll push this one ahead though. Nasri to Ziyech. He's got gaps opening. And Nasri, that wasn't a good cross. They have, they've got deep in Italy's territory, but they haven't been able to finish yet. They haven't been able to finish anything because the passes have been so awful for Morocco. The last third of the field has been absolutely horrible for them. Chiesa again to Barea. Here comes Buffon in a chase. Morocco has it. Let's see, they got a streamline going, and Nasri again looking for the gaps. Hakimi to Nasri. Buffon again to Nasri again. He'll take a look back. Saiz. Tarap. Buffon. Hakimi over to the side, and Nasri and Insigne. No good, and here's Verratti, and he's going to kick it away. Italy nothing, Morocco nothing. Morocco's only had the ball for 35% of this game. It has not looked very good for them. Verratti to Insigne, and the Serbi again will kick to Mourinho, and it'll be back. Italy nothing, Morocco nothing. We've had one scoreless tie. We've had one 1-0 game. And the rest there have been a lot of goals, but the pace has settled down a lot. Immobile. I would guess a mobile is like a mobile phone, but not a mobile, but it. Insigne. Mourinho to Barea. Fighting off a Moroccan defender. Chiesa has plenty of room to cross. Chiesa to Barea. Shot stall! I thought it was in. And it was wide. I thought this one was in, and it took me by surprise. Here again, Florenzi. And here comes Italy. Italy's had the ball for a long time, but they couldn't put it in. Morocco still, believe it or not, playing a high-pressuring line. But they're just not getting the ball now. Italy's had it for the last few minutes. Chiesa. Chiesa, he can't have it. Insigne, no good, and it's going to be knocked away. It's going to be up and no good, and Tarabet. They're back to Harid, and here we go to Buffon. Nasri again, Verratti will have it to Spinazzola. And Italy's going to take it back, 27th going into the 28th minute. This game has been quick. You know, in this league, in this game, the clock sort of slows down when the ball goes out of bounds. And you know how it goes. It's PES 21. Morocco nothing, Italy nothing. A tie here. See, Brazil and Serbia, it's going to be big. The key for both these teams is they both don't want to lose. Insigne to Spinazzola. Mourinho. Oh, inside, Immobile, and he can't have it. Ziyech again pushes ahead. Nasri, that's a problem with Morocco, is they got the ball and no support. So it'll be like 1-on-3 and nobody around them, even though they're playing a high-pressuring line. Barella to Immobile trying to roll the defense. The shot, and hits the post. And it's a post, and nobody's there to rebound it. That's how Ronaldo got one of his 3 goals against Iran. Was just a simple tap-in. That's how he got his first one. Iran is the only team eliminated. There will be no 6-6-0-0 here because the threes play each other. And that's going to be knocked away. 3-3-0, 3 versus 3 and 0 versus 0 group. The team that loses the 0-0 game will be out of it if there's a tie. Barella, and he misses. Perea, and he couldn't hit it. Italy is just trying so hard now to get it in. This is a type of game. And I'll tell you what, this is a type of game that you have 20 shots on goal and you end up losing on a fast break, on a mistake. Really has to be careful about that. They are controlling possession. Signe again, that could be a foul. No, Saiz are letting it go. Harit will have it and he'll push it ahead, almost a turnover. This one is a mobile. And turnover here, and here's Morocco. Saiz, Bonucci. Serbia again, and Signe. Here comes Tarab. Spinazzola. Spinazzola and Signe again. Nazari won't have it. Nothing, Italy and Morocco. Spinazzola will take it to Serbi Bonucci, and not exactly the most exciting game. I don't think Morocco even has a shot on goal. They might have had one early. Not that many corners or whatever. This half has flew by because that's going to be Saiz. No fouls yet. We'll go to Verratti. Doesn't this game scream just 1-0? Read again. This does scream 1-0. That's going to be a turnover. Morocco has not possessed it well. If they go into the half scoreless, here's a mobile, and that's going to be a save. Banal. And Banal will throw it, and they're going to hurry it up. Yet will have it. Gahamin to Fidel. If they were to tie 0-0, both of them would still be stuck at -1, which is not bad because if Brazil and Serbia have a loser, then that would be a lot of trouble for them. Mourinho to Florenzi. If a team wins here, they're going to be in the thick of it. If a team loses, they better hope the next game isn't a tie. If the team loses here, they're not in first place. They clinch not being in first place. But they can make the playoffs in second, the knockout round. Signe, Spinazzola, and that'll be knocked away. And the first, corners have not been on. Oh no, they're going to say a goal kick. But now we'll kick it away. Not exactly the most exciting game, especially at 0-0. There have been some exciting 0-0 games. Chiesa again taking all the space in the world. One in the box and knocked away. It was going to go right to the goalie. Right to him, but we just knocked it away. Chiesa, Mourinho, the shot save. And there's going to be nobody there to return it. Here's Saiz again. He pushes to Harit. Morocco will have it and push it up. Italy cannot put one past. This might be, I think, the third 0-0 game. The Ukraine and Belgium. I can't believe Belgium lost to the Ukraine. That happens, though. Belgium lost 1-0. They led 3-1, then the power went out, had to replay the game, and they lost 1-0. Big controversy there. But it's all good here. We're nearing the half in the 43rd minute. That's going to be a foul. Is it going to be a foul on Morocco? Yes, it is. No card, but just Morocco right now is going to, Nazari. Bonucci. Serbi to Verratti. Verratti. Florenzi. Florenzi again. Trapped. He's going to try and push it ahead, and he does. And Nazari again. He's got it, Nazari, and this is going to be open. And Nazari up ahead, and Nazari might get a shot and save. We were talking about a 1-0 earlier. where Italy has 20 shots on goal and they have a breakaway. That was almost a breakaway. And she has hit Ourinho. And here comes Italy again. We're going to go out on time. It's going to be nothing because there was really no stoppages. And that's it. The first half is nothing. You know, we're talking about a game that's not really that great. Just a game where no real big shots on goal or anything. 6 total shots on goal, 2 on target for both teams combined. And we're going to do a quick data dump. We will be back in about a second. I just got to dump my broccoli out. Well, I will tell you this, second half will go here. As we're about ready to go, it's not a great first half, I'll tell you that much right now. Morocco got 1 shot on goal and on target, and that was the save. It was late in the first half and really nothing from there. Italy's had the ball 70% of the time. They haven't tried to possess. They've just tried that, and they're not getting it. And that's the biggest thing. They're not trying to possess. They're not trying to get phases. They're just trying to rush it up the field. I really think that that's taking a lot out of their team and their strengths. Though they did get the breakaway. That was their only shot on goal. Spinazzola now will have it and knocked away by saves. There wasn't much of out of bounds in the first half. In fact, I'm not sure if there's a header, and that's going to be a save. So a header there, and watch this. 2 in the box, open, and he could have put it on the net. There was somebody there on the far side for a rebound. Immobile. Now to Mazzarow. Mazzarow. And way too far, and Italy will kick it away. I don't know that they needed to do that. There was nobody around him. He could have at least got it. Sets up now again for Morocco, who in this possession has more of the ball than they probably did all first half. Harid open. Harid trying to get a shot off, and he can't. He's got to let that rip because they're not getting too much, but they are owning the second half possession. Whatever they did at halftime is working so much. Ziyech around to Mazzari. It's going to be a foul, no good, and Ziyech couldn't get to it. Immobile, no good. Here's Saiss. Harid again will have it for Morocco. Clock is running. Nobody scored. Ziyech will go to Harid. Harid to Saiss. Saiss are going to push it again. Taarabt. Harid. Mesri no good. And Harid again. There's a kick, and I don't know where that is. Barella again. Barella will go to Immobile, and Immobile will be pushed away to Harid. Harit to Boufal, and here comes Morocco again. Boufal, they go to Harit. Harit, no good, and it'll be almost knocked away, and it is knocked away. This is not a game. We once had a game where it was like 28-19, and shots on goal was crazy. It was last year Croatia in the Tony Andressi League. This is not that. Signe, Dorino, to Brea. No good there, trapped. And the Nazarene, they're going to hold it for possession. They're trying to push ahead. They don't have the people to do it or the skill. And again, it gets taken away. Italy looking so good here. They play Brazil in their final game. It's going to be big whether they need a win or not. Chiesa. Immobile, no good, right off the header, and that's not going to be good at all. And the substitution, Bellotti is in for Immobile. And Immobile will go out. He's not had a great day. So trying to shoot some life into this. Verratti. These teams, it's like iron traps. I really don't know how to explain it. It is like iron traps. I had a viewer and they just said the heck with it. They got off of there quickly. And, you know, right now we have no viewers. I wouldn't blame them. And that's going to be up, no good. Verratti again. And here comes Florenzi and they're going to push it up. Mourinho. Italy nothing, Morocco nothing. We're reaching the 1 hour mark and really not much has happened. Brazil and Serbia will be tomorrow and that'll be a big one, a very big one. Signe to Verratti again, Mourinho. Brea. And you have to understand that this right now it's tense, but it's not the most fun to watch, but if you know the sport, it's very tense. There's somebody open in a box, they go to Chiesa, and he can't have it, it'll be knocked away. Italy nothing and Morocco nothing still. Right there, I'm not sure whether it was tipped or not, Chiesa, and it was knocked away. If Italy can get a goal, that'll probably be the game winner. And Mourinho again will take it. He'll kick it inside. Nobody gets to it. Here comes Insigne. Will have it. Dribbling around to the near side. There's 4 in the box. 1 on the perimeter, now there's 3. He's looking for somebody. And Chiesa nothing. Verratti. That's what happens when you don't pressure, but Italy does need a goal. They don't get a goal, they got to deal with a point. Signe again. Mourinho. Inside, they can't have it. If they were to tie, and if both games were end up in a tie, it'd be 4-4-1-1, and it would force Italy to beat Brazil, and it would force Morocco to beat Serbia. And then it would be 4-4-4-4, and then you would go by goal differential. And then you would go by number of goals scored. Head-to-head is 4th. That would be a mess. It'll probably be just a coin flip. Signe again. Unless he had a four-sided coin. Inside, no good. Here comes Florenzi. He comes up. Florenzi, Orino. Go to Varela. Orino again. Odie to Varela. No, and they're not pulling the trigger at all. 67th minute, and this is the definition. I understand there's tactics and stuff involved, and this is a strenuous and stressful game. Bellotti inside, no good, and trapped. Well, how would they push it out finally? A long possession for Italy. And then Esri, no good there. They get it away. So nobody be able to advance the ball for Morocco. Italy's going to hold it again. Morocco, they like their chances. They just don't want to lose. El Shaarawy will go in for Italy. And for Morocco, it's going to be Belhanda is in for Buffal. I'm looking at the teams. I think it's just a stamina sub rather than a strategy sub. They want fresh legs in there. Trapped again. We'll push it up. Nasri won't have it. Here's Barea. We might go through another day of a 0-0. Which happens. Barea inside, no good. And here's Harit. Well, I will tell you what, Morocco stands a heck of a better shot against, and that's the thing, against Serbia than Brazil. But you never know. Serbia's going to take on Brazil. How good is Brazil? You know, if they tie here, then we don't know what'll be the next game. If we tie here, it'll be 3-3-1-1. And really the best scenario would be if one team wins that next game. Then you wouldn't have to worry about tiebreakers. Except if Italy and Morocco both won, Italy would have to beat Brazil. And then Morocco would have to beat Serbia. But it really favors Morocco, a tie here. Because if they both tie, as we said, Morocco just has to beat Serbia. And Italy would have to beat Brazil, assuming there's a winner. Oh, Bellotti, the shot and a save! Almost as he rolled the defense. And a save here. It'll be a corner kick. But anyway, for Morocco, if they end up tying here, it doesn't matter who wins. Even if Serbia wins. You know, Brazil, well, no, it would make a difference, Serbia and Brazil. Going for that second seed, though. For Morocco to go, Morocco would have a chance. They were to tie here. Because if they beat Serbia, they would have a shot to get it. It would just all be Brazil. Now, if Brazil beats Italy, then really that would be both teams. If Brazil beats Serbia, both teams would have everything into their advantage, in their own hands. So if Brazil beats Serbia, then if Brazil beats Italy, it wouldn't matter to Morocco. Serbia would beat, if Morocco beats Serbia, then Morocco and Brazil would move on. If Brazil and Italy, again, are tied, and they tie here, if Italy beats Brazil, they would have 4. Brazil, this is assuming they would have 6. And then Serbia and Morocco would still have to beat Serbia by how many to get a better goal differential? And more goals scored. So that would be biggest. We're going to start with 2 games in one day, and that's going to be about next Thursday. And then we're just going to go 8 days, and bam. We have the playoffs. Mourinho will kick it in. Reno in, trying to hit Pelote, no good. Here's Verratti again. Florenzi. Can't have it. Perella. Florenzi, no good. And Rosali again to Hakimi, and they push it ahead. Ziyech. Saiz, and here they go. Just like ping-ponging back and forth, we're still scoreless. In the 80th minute, there's 10 to go. Clock is ticking on both these teams. The defenses are good, the offenses have been lacking. Ziyech trying to push it ahead to Saiz, but he doesn't have the speed, but he gets it. Sarai. And I'll tell you what, if there's a goal right now, that would be devastating to whoever it gives up. Alati. Will there be a goal late? We don't know. Miranda. Well, if Morocco were to score, that would be a gigantic goal. Morocco would have 3 points. Same with Brazil and Serbia. They would join the 3 club. Here comes El Shaarawy. They got a man in a gap, but he can't get it to him. Mobile is out of here. El Shaarawy. And Mobile got subbed out. Rea to Bellotti, and he can't have it. Bellotti is a Mobile sub. Allen, oh, you don't want a mistake here. Saiz. Both teams pushing up. Not afraid to be aggressive and go for it. Tarat. Handa. Looking, that's going to be tipped and picked up. The Italian goalkeeper has not really had too much today. One time a breakaway. That was it. There's going to be a foul on Italy. So you never know. Saiz, and he got ran into. Here comes the substitution. Abdelhamid will come in. Abdelhamid, and they push it up. Here comes Donnarumma. Lodi again, Insigne, and he will take it. Here's Insigne to Verratti. Nino, back to Verratti. Insigne again. El Shaarawy. Florenzi. Florenzi will have it. Florenzi looking. No good. Belhanda will kick it back to Fidal and Abdelhamid. Well, I mean, what do you say? We're in the 88th going into the 89th minute. This is going to be a 0-0 game. Unless something happens, something I don't even see. Both teams need a reset on their offense. Some of these games like Portugal and Iran are 4-3 games, up and down and exciting. This one has barely had people rising out of their seat. It looks like it's going to be a tie, making this whole conference 3-3-1-1. The group is 3 points for Brazil, 3 for Serbia. And looking like 1 for Italy, 1 for Morocco, with Brazil and Serbia to play next. Both these teams, it would be advantageous for the team they're not playing next to win, because then it would be in their own hands for the most part. One extra minute. Here comes Alioui, and that's going to be it. They end this at a 0-0 draw. I'm not going to pretend and say that there were highlights here. Boy, that would be, I would hate to really try and say, all right, now for a post-game show. Because what post-game show? Quite frankly, This has not been a very good post. 8-1 in shots total. 2-1 on target. Morocco didn't have a shot in the second half. Pulled up for a data dump. Your final score here, Italy nothing, Morocco nothing. I wish I could say something about this game that wasn't just like nobody could get the ball anywhere or do anything. Italy gets a point, Morocco gets a point. Brazil has 3, Serbia has 3, Italy has 1, Morocco has 1. Italy and Serbia will play tomorrow, and that'll be the second of their games. So that'll round out the second round in Group E. So as we take a look at both these teams, we're going to leave you tonight. Italy nothing, Morocco nothing. We will see you tomorrow night to round off this group. And hopefully it's a heck of a lot better game than what we saw tonight. We will see you tomorrow night.